Hey everyone, my name is Dave Baton. I'm one of the co-founders here at DoorLoop. So the first question is, what is DoorLoop? So we are a property management software, not to be confused with a property management company. We won't actually manage the properties for you. The software will help you or your property manager manage the properties. So whether you are a landlord, owner, real estate investor, property management company, property manager, HOA, community association, you can use DoorLoop. We have tens of thousands of people using DoorLoop in over 100 countries worldwide, so we support any currency and any time zone. So what does DoorLoop do? So let's go through some of the features down below. So first off, you can manage any property with DoorLoop anywhere in the world. If it has a door, you can manage it with DoorLoop, from residential, commercial, student housing, affordable housing, workforce housing, HOA, even marinas and boats. Anything can be managed with DoorLoop. And we have a ton of features on our website that you can click here on the top drop-down menu and just go through them all. But I'll go through a few of them real quick. So basically with DoorLoop, imagine you have a vacant unit that you need to fill with a new tenant. So you can use DoorLoop to post a vacancy on Zillow, Trulia, their whole network. There's a few other websites that we support, and it will be posted online. Then the tenant can even apply with an online rental application. They could pay the application fee. You could upcharge that fee. They can do background checks, screening. They can submit the rental application online. They could even sign the lease agreement electronically, powered by HelloSign, all built in directly with DoorLoop. And when it's time for them to sign the lease and pay for the lease, they can pay by credit card or ACH. They get paid rent every single month automatically, which is a great time saver. And if I come out of here, we have maintenance. So you could also manage all of your maintenance requests and work orders, and even manage your vendors and pay your vendors directly from the software. And accounting is fully built in. You do not need to be an accountant to use DoorLoop or have any knowledge of accountant. We will help you with that, and everything is built in for you or your accountant. And we even sync with QuickBooks Online. You could run any reports you want. You could even sync and connect your bank account, debit card, and credit card directly to DoorLoop, which will help you reconcile all of your accounts. And if you're not sure if we have something, just click here to contact sales and ask us away, and we will let you know. And we really pride ourselves in our world-class support. That's one thing. If you look at all of our 5-star reviews online, you will see everyone talks about our support. We're really proud of it. And unlimited support is included here. A lot of other companies limit their support only to a few hours, or you have to buy packages or pay per hour. We don't do any of that. We're here to help you anytime from Monday through Friday. And even on weekends, if you email us with something urgent, we'll get back to you. Training is included as well. You have your very own account manager, but really the software is so simple and easy to use and intuitive that it's 1 or 2 trainings, about an hour each, and you are good to go. Or you could even watch a video and you will be good to go. But if not, our support is here to help you. We also have a great help center with tutorials and screenshots and videos. So we are here for you. And we also include data migration. So if you need to bring your data over from an Excel spreadsheet, or if you're switching softwares from another software, we will help you with that. Now, at the very bottom, I also recommend checking out our FAQ page that you can click on, which will take you here. And there's a lot of questions. Anything you ever wanted to know about us is here. We like to be very transparent. So really look through these questions. They're all in here. Now let's head over to our pricing page. So here's our pricing. We aim to be very affordable if you're just starting off with 1 unit or you have a few hundred units. Basically, it is pay as you grow, and you could try it risk-free, no credit card needed, and once again, unlimited training and support is included. So head on over to doorloop.com/pricing, and you can play with the pricing slider to see what the cost is. We offer 2 plans, monthly and yearly, so you can pay as you go month to month or go annual, and you can cancel anytime. There are no contracts in either of those plans. Right now, as of this video, we're running a 50% off special for your first 2 months. So if you're watching this video, you may have it as well. So just play with the slider and you can go from there. And if you have 1 unit, you're just getting started off, Starter's a really good plan for you. Majority of people end up going with the Pro. There's a few more features that people like on there, but you can go through the chart and read them or hover over the tooltips for some more information. And at the very bottom, we have some great frequently asked questions as well. If you have any questions at all, feel free to contact us at any time from the top right of our software. I'm going to pass it over now to my colleague and co-founder, Adam, who will take you into the actual software. Enjoy.
All right, well, welcome to our demo today of DoorLoop's property management software. There's so much to show you, and DoorLoop can do pretty much everything. And with that said, we love customer requests. So if there's something that you don't see, we likely already have it. But if for some reason we don't, just let us know and we're happy to oblige, all right? Let's just do a quick overview so you can understand the power of DoorLoop, all right? One of the things that I think is really important about any software company is that you know that they're there to support you. And to make it easier for you, in addition to Zoom support and phone support and email support, we even built support right into the platform. You'll see this question mark that I'm zooming into. You just click right into that question mark and you can come in and ask us any questions. We even have a knowledge base that is super robust. You can look up pretty much any topic you want, and we'll provide you with a very easy explanation along with really great videos. All right. Now, in DoorLoop, one of the things that we do really well is make complex things easy. We also make finding data and other data points very simple to do. And the way you can do that is just like on your cell phone. You know the little pull down, whether you have an Apple or an Android device, and then you can search for what you're looking? Well, in DoorLoop, we built the same thing out. And you'll see on the top left of my screen, there's a spyglass that I'm circling. If I was to click right in there, I can search for pretty much anything and DoorLoop will show you. So for example, if you had a tenant that had a leaky faucet, but for the life of you, you cannot remember, just type in leaky faucet and you will see the results across all of your properties for a leaky faucet. Just identify the one that's important to you, click right into it, and it'll bring you to that particular request. Or perhaps it's the name of a tenant. You don't remember the tenant's last name, but they're on the phone with you and you want to look them up. So you typed in the name Tony and miraculously their information appeared. You could click right into it and it would bring you to their profile. Maybe it's a vendor you wanted to look up. Not a problem with our global search. Look, we also have the vendors. And again, just click right in. It'll take you where you want to be. In other words, we make it easy for you to find whatever it is you need to find. Now, don't get me wrong. We do have lists. You can click on rentals to see, for example, a list of all your properties or units. You can click on leasing, and here you'll see all of your active leases, draft leases, lease renewals, and of course, rental applications. You can click on people. You'll find all of your tenants, owners, vendors, and prospects. All right. Or click on tasks, and you can see tasks that have not been assigned to anyone yet, tasks that were assigned to you, work orders, or frankly, all of your tasks. Again, making it very easy to find what you need to find. Now, how about entering information into DoorLoop? Well, that's probably the easiest thing to find. And the way I like to say it is, anytime you want to create anything new, just think of our Create New button, strategically placed on the top left-hand side, always present. Click on the Create New button, and you'll see we only have one menu. Very easy to navigate. You want to deal with a person? Great. Up top left, tracking of a prospect, adding new owners, or frankly, vendors or users. You want to set a reminder for yourself or others, click into tasks. A tenant was perhaps a little bit lazy and didn't want to put in a request themselves via our Tenant Portal, which we'll discuss in a little bit. You could do that for them right at the Tenant Request button. Acquired a new property, click on Property. Want to set up recurring lease charges? Click on the lease. Want to start a rental application? Click on Rental Applications. And by the way, with respect to rental applications, we have customizable applications. We have integrations with a background check provider, probably the best in the industry, known as TransUnion. TransUnion will give you a full comprehensive background check, including credit, criminal, and eviction history. All right. We make it very, very easy for you to screen your tenants. On the bottom of this menu, you'll see all of the accounting related items. That's right. DoorLoop has built-in accounting, and it's property management based accounting. So you're going to have a property and all of the bank accounts associated with that property, all of the expenses and income associated with that property. Again, very, very easy to navigate and to do whatever it is you need to do with respect to accounting for your property. We even have built-in bank account reconciliation. Easy to find. Just go under accounting and into our banking tab. And under our banking tab, you will see you have access to add in your bank accounts, credit cards, and the like. And you would connect with the same username and password that you would connect normally to log into your bank accounts and credit cards. And when you're ready, you'll click to review your transactions. And what we're doing now in DoorLoop for you is we're comparing everything that you've put into DoorLoop, whether it's manually put in by you, whether it was a tenant that put it in through their tenant portal, And then we're going to compare that to what's located in your bank account statements and your credit card statements. And as you can see here, if there's a match based on date and dollar amount, you'll see a green button. Click to confirm it. If not, simply review the transaction. You can search for an existing transaction if you think you put it in. You can record that expense just like you would throughout the software, again, through that create new button, creating an expense. Or alternatively, if it was a personal expense and it shouldn't have been included, just click the exclude button. Again, making it very, very easy for you to reconcile your books. All right. Up next, let's talk a little bit about our tenant portal. All right. We'll switch gears. Here's an example of a tenant portal. And I say an example because, we make it very easy to customize this. Everything from the URL, you can customize the beginning of. Where the logo is, you can customize. You can even toggle on and off various offerings at the top, change the picture, change the color. And of course, your tenants can set up auto pay, make a one-time payment. They can put in requests. You can have those requests sequenced to one or more people on your team. You can even shoot back automated messages to the tenant that you've received the request. You can even send over automated receipts to your tenant. You can send out rent reminders, rent receipts, of course, as I noted before, late fee notices, automated tenant statements. The goal for DoorLoop is to automate your life and make it very, very efficient for you. So you have more time to go drum up business or find that new acquisition for a property. Our goal, make it easy. Of course, also save you time and money because when tax season comes and you want to run a report for your profit and loss, easy to do. Just run that profit and loss with ease, right? Click into your reports, bottom left-hand side, select favorite reports simply by hitting a star as you'll see up top. And then when you're ready, just click in the report and the report will be generated. And then from there, you can filter it out. You can see everything globally or sort by an individual property, either through the pull-down menu or just typing the address of a property. You can also sort by portfolio. So if, for example, I had multiple properties under a simple LLC, or I had multiple properties owned by an individual, I could also sort by that to see all of them on my reports. So by way of an example, here you go. I have 2 properties in this portfolio, and here is my profit and loss for it. But what's really great about our profit and losses is they're actually navigable. And what do I mean by that? So as an example, let's say I'm at 705 Euribia, and I'm running my report, and I'd like to see it for last quarter. So I'll just simply select last quarter. Now I've loaded it up and I'm looking through it, and I'm quite surprised that the maintenance, as you can see highlighted, is about $35,000 for the quarter. That to me seems a little bit off. Well, what's great about pretty much everything in DoorLoop is it's all hyperlinked, which means you can click right into the line items. So notice I can click into the 400 or the 1300 here, but I want to talk about maintenance. So let's do that. I'll click right on the maintenance line item and boom, just like that, you now have a breakdown of every single expense for that specific property during the time frame selected. Now, what's really great about this is it doesn't just stop there. If you wanted to dig down on any one of these expenses, you could do that with ease. So for example, I show a new key at $10. Maybe I think that's too cheap. Just click right into it. It will open up the expense. It will show you how you put in the expense. You can even include receipts and notes. You could simply download this, and to the extent there was an error, you could come in and update it with ease. And when you're done, hit save, and now the reports have been updated instantaneously. Notice before it was 10 and now it's 20. Again, we make it very, very easy for you to do what you need to do. All right, let's talk a little bit about our communication feature. We have a lot of amazing features. One of them is our announcements. So what's great about DoorLoop, in addition to being able to send out reminders for rent payments and rent charges via text, or late fee notices, again, via text, of course, and email for rent reminders and late fees, you also have the ability to send out other messages via our announcement feature. And it's very straightforward because you can send it out across all of your properties at once or narrow it down to the individual. So everything from the global all the way down to the individual and everything in between. And then you have options on how to send. You can send it via email, via text, via voice message, or even put announcements in the Tenant Portal. Again, very simple to do. Type in your topic, type in your description. When you're ready, hit next, and the message has been sent. And what's really great about our messages and things that are sent through DoorLoop is it's all logged. So as an example, in the communication log, You'll see, for example, if a task had been assigned to someone, if they've opened it, if it's been delivered, how many times they've opened it, or if it's a late fee notice, the exact same thing. Again, everything is being tracked. So here's an example of a late fee notice that was sent out. It's been delivered, but they've not looked at it yet. But right below it, here is one that a tenant was charged a late fee on. We confirmed that it was delivered, and they've looked at it once. Another way to keep track of everything. By the way, we didn't just stop there. If you ever want to see the message, just click right into it, and we'll show you the message. Signature requests and signature templates. Well, in DoorLoop, we wanted to make it easy for you to send out documents to be signed. And unlike most of all of our competitors, we allow electronic signatures to be done across any document type. And not only that, to anyone, not just tenants. And let me repeat that because that's big. Pretty much every competitor out there only allows you to send out electronic signatures just to tenants. On our software, you can send it to prospects, to tenants, to owners, to vendors, to other users. Frankly, you can send it to anybody you want. Just add their information in and send it out. All right. And what's great is you have an option. You can do a one-off document using our signature request. Just drag a document in, templatize that document, and send it out. Or you can use signature templates. And signature templates allow you to set up a document, templatize the document, and then pull data points in from DoorLoop with ease. So you can reuse that template over and over again, saving you a lot of time and, of course, energy and therefore money. All right. Let's talk a little bit about our chart of accounts. One of the great things about DoorLoop is our chart of accounts. And why do I say that? Well, because most of our competitors, pretty much all of them, don't allow you to customize your chart of accounts. What's a chart of account? Well, it's real simple. What a chart of account is a list of the line items on how you're categorizing your income and your expenses, right? And at DoorLoop, we'll give you a default list, but don't worry, you can edit it. So for example, if you like to use numbers, great, use your codes. All right. If you want to use, instead of insurance, 1100, just type in 1100. If you want to be 1100 insurance, type in 1100 insurance. All right. Let's suppose I don't have a line item and you want to add it. No problem. Click the new account button. Identify what type of line item it's going to be. Put in that information. Right? You can make it a sub account if you'd like, or its own unique. You can make it available for lease charges, for lease deposits. You can even set default lease statement memo line items so you don't have to type this every time. Again, very easy to do. When you're done, hit save and it's available. Another great part of our chart of accounts, probably one of my top favorite features, is you can actually run reports off of the chart of accounts as well. I'll give you an example. Let's say you want to run a report showing all of the security deposits you have in the software. Great. Just come by here, type in part of the word or the full word security. Hit enter. It will show you that line item. Click it. And there is the report. And of course, you can sort and filter, download the reports to Excel, print it, PDF it. Your logo would go where it says DoorLoop. You can edit the term that says transactions report and the all time. Again, completely up to you, but the goal is to give you the details that you wanted, and we do that expeditiously. Okay, very, very easy. Now, I want to go through how you'd create a new property. Well, to start off with, just like everything else, click the Create New button. Then click the Property tab. Select what type of property. Yes, we support both residential and commercial. It's a big value add working with DoorLoop. You only need one platform for all of your property types. So let's say I have a multifamily building with 2 units in it. Great. I type in my address. We make it very straightforward. It will allow you to select and pre-fill. We're pulling right from Google. I'll hit next. I'll identify the unit, the number of beds, the number of baths, the size, and the rent. I can add another unit with ease. And then when I'm ready, I'll hit finish. And just like that, I've created a property. And you can add in photos. You can push listings out to a number of providers we've integrated with, including Zillow and their network, Dwellsy and their network, and many, many others. You're going to have a dashboard like this for each property. You'll also have a dashboard like this for each tenant and for each unit. Organize yourself, store notes, files, look at transaction history. If you want to save a copy of your general liability policy at the property level, great. You want to save appliance warranties at the unit level? We have the ability for you to do that. Look, notes and files. You want to save a copy of rental agreements or other notices that you have with your tenant? Great, save them at the tenant level. Again, we make it very, very easy for you to organize. What I want you to think of DoorLoop is, it's your one-stop shop for everything property management related. All right. Now, under the settings of the property, you have some awesome stuff that you can do, including setting out automated rent reminders, receipts, and the like. And what you'll notice here is you can actually set defaults for your company or defer it on a property level. And that pretty much goes for everything in our software. We allow customization. I suppose you have to when you have people logging in from over 100 countries to use your software. All right. But it's really easy. All you need to do is toggle switches on, choose the number of days in advance, and DoorLoop will do the rest. We'll send out that message automatically for you. Perhaps you want to send a message when the rent's been charged and you want to include a statement. Do that automatically for you. You want to send a receipt out? Toggle the switch on. You want to send a message to yourself or others? No worries. When rent comes in, you selected them, we'll notify them for you. And the same thing when payments are returned. Again, we make it very, very easy. All right, so I'm saving the best for last, and that is our customizable dashboards. Frankly, in my opinion, the best on the market. What's great about these dashboards is, yes, you can customize them. You can drag them around, identify where you want a specific item to be. And what's great about that is you can organize it for you, and every other user can have their own set of dashboards. So perhaps you don't need leases with outstanding balances. Great, remove it, right? Or maybe you don't need to have information on requests, but your maintenance person does. Well, guess what? They can have that set up front and center for them. And as a request comes in, they're going to appear right here. So these are all live. They're all clickable. You can click right into the request and it'll take you where you want. You can click right into this balance and it'll take you right to that tenant's ledger. All right. So they're interactive. They're customizable. You can look at everything globally. You can look at things on an individual property, across a portfolio, and again, each user. And if the ones that are here are not enough for you, not to worry. We have a lot more of them, many, many others right through this customized dashboard button. All right. Well, look, thanks so much for giving us an opportunity to tell you a little bit about DoorLoop. If you'd like to learn more, all you have to do is go to doorloop.com/demo and schedule a live demo, and we'll be happy to detail any and everything you'd love to know about DoorLoop. Of course, we're here for any questions. Have a great one. Hope to welcome you to the DoorLoop family very, very soon. Bye for now.